came to play. Yeah, we came to play. We on the way. You know, yeah, we on the way. We came to play. Alright now, we came to play. We on the way. Like right now, on the track, man. Get it back, man. In the fast lane, with my feet up. Remember bad days when no cash came. Check the bag, man. See the re-up. Never bought me, always fresh. Had to get it off the raps. Now I'm on a trip with my little ones. Keep it coming, we the best. I can never look a mess. I impressed and I watch the paper still come. We on the way, we came to play. Yeah, we came to play. We on the way. You know, yeah, we on the way. We came to play. Alright now, we came to play. We on the way. Like right now, on the come up, got my funds up, on the 1-1. I believe that, for my loved ones, and my son's son. I go dun, you don't see that. Putting hours like the rest, I'm not saying I'm the best, but I know I never fold when it slows down. Had to get it on my chest, I don't hit the disrespect, do it for the one who knows how it goes down. We on the way, we came to play. Yeah, we came to play, we on the way. You know, yeah, we on the way, we came to play. Alright now, we came to play, we on the way. Like right now, I didn't come here to play. I didn't come here for games. I stay away from these lanes. I didn't come here to play. I didn't come here to play. I didn't come here for games. I stay away from these lanes. Me, I just stayed in my lane. Yeah, we on the way, we came to play. Yeah, we came to play, we on the way. You know, yeah, we on the way, we came to play. Alright now, we came to play, we on the way. Like right now.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hater plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop shit, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot shit. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting bitches with the oh well. Need 100 million on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best nigga. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right?
All right, as always, this is a disclaimer. This is for educational and entertainment purposes, i.e., don't come for me. Everything that I'm telling you is secondhand. Had you watched the news already, you wouldn't need this, but you didn't watch the news. So here we are. Let's begin.
Let's get Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10.
All right, give me a second here. Let me bring that down. Good grief, I'm late. All right, hello, how y'all doing? I just wanted to say
Hi.
Hello.
and
Hello, motherfucker.
well, as always, I just wanted to say hi, how you doing, and what's going on. We gonna start with this tea because apparently this shit won't get out of the news, and I'm getting tired of it my damn self. Shit, I didn't know who this dude was until Cat Williams popped up, so you already know.
I think the smoke got me.
So the truth about Shannon Sharp that everyone is tiptoeing around. Lord have mercy, I ain't even got my script up. I was so out of it trying to get shit together. I'm so happy I got these new these new molds for key rings. They got a girl with an afro, a girl with afro ponytail, and just a curly girl. So as soon as I get my ass up and about, I'm gonna go ahead and start making those keychains. I can't wait. And I'm just really excited about that. I'm a little distracted. Let me go ahead and get my damn script up. I ain't even got shit up, but I'm just trying to figure out why this dude. Seriously, I went and saw the girl. I saw the newest girl, and I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck. Cause she's not cute at all. She is not. She's the plainest motherfucker I ever done seen. And these motherfuckers sitting up there talking about he likes snow bunnies. Well, it's shit. At least get a snow bunny that looks cute. Shit, man. You want to talk about insults? Shit, get one that's worth it. Fuck. You know how many beautiful women there are, black women there are out there? But if that's your flavor, that's your flavor. I'm not going to get mad at you. But my whole thing is, dude, seriously, get a pretty one. I just don't get it. The chick is plain. Good God Almighty, she's plain. The hell, I'm already subscribed. Give me a second. My script is coming up so I can tell y'all. But I did want to put my 2 cents in that shit because I just don't get it, dude. Seriously. Be just insulting motherfuckers in the face. So here we go. Shannon Sharp has built a notable media... Give me a second. Am I even up? Okay, yeah. A notable media presence after 30-year football career. I never paid attention. Shit, the only time I pay attention to football is when it's... Super Bowl, because I want to eat. But anyways, becoming a charismatic and engaging personality on TV shows like Undisputed, never watched it, with Skip Bayless and ESPN's First Take, never watched it. On social media, especially during the panorama, Sharp became a meme favorite and a social media gold figure, highlighting his cultural resonance. I was not paying attention, did not realize any of this. His show, Club Shay Shay, gained significant popularity in 2024, boosting his profile even further. That's because of Cat. That's when I paid attention, because of Cat. Shit. Despite some criticism suggesting he appears coon adjacent, his embodiment of rural black masculinity has kept him widely watched and influential. AKA, he's a big country boy. Damn it. I don't see honestly, I only watched it for certain reasons. This dude get on my nerves now. He too much into it, but his teeth are very white. Despite some criticism suggesting I said that already. He was on verge of securing a $100 million deal with ESPN before recent events derailed his trajectory. Sharp's relationship with a 19-year-old woman when he was 54 raised red flags primarily due to the stark 35-year age difference. Man, when I saw the chick, originally I thought she was Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? And I saw a picture and must have had filters because she had a nice little tan and she looked like she had some lips and all that shit. I must have been looking at the wrong fucking picture because when I saw this heifer sitting up there trying to pose and shit, she ain't got no ass. She ain't got no titties. She plain as fuck. Her face is so androgynous and not in a cute way. It's like she looks like she should be on a farm playing a banjo with a straw sticking out her mouth. That girl's plain as fuck. She ain't cute. I don't get the fuck. You causing all this shit for yourself for that? Man, seriously, it's insulting. Dude, get better. Anyways, let's see. This choice has been characterized as not smart in content, underscoring a lapse in judgment. What the fuck? Dude is just telling me he a dumb country boy. That's what I'm getting out of this shit. He just lucked out and got a good interview with Cat. Shit. Cat always make somebody blow up. He was recorded on tape saying that he would choke his sexual partner, which raises serious concerns about his situational awareness and the possibility of being set up. Yeah, this dude is prime choice. I swear to God, if he ain't got bodyguards and people to watch out for him, somebody gonna scam his ass. Sharp made an X tape without securing control over its distribution, lacking an NDA or similar legal. Man, you are definitely American, and that's not a compliment. That is not a fucking compliment, because I'm realizing America is dumb as fuck. I did not know we were this damn dumb. Damn. Let's see here now. Or similar legal safeguards despite previous related incidents. The content stresses that while personal sexual preference should not invite shame, failing to protect oneself legally is a profound mistake. Yeah, you a dumbass. That's all I can say. You's a dumbass. His controversies likely mean the end of his career at ESPN. I thought it was over already. I did not know he still worked at ESPN. I thought his shit was all on YouTube now. Shit. As the corporation does not tolerate such issues. A southern saying is quoted, "You can't outrun stupid," implying Sharp's poor decisions have finally caught up to him. Well, what the hell do you expect? The dude is he done spent his life banging his head on shit. So I guess you could just say this was expected. He is the true dumb athlete. Fuck you, damn it! You done fucked up shit. That's that's killing me. That's what's killing me. You fuck up shit like this. But anyways, I've been looking for stories and shit, so I decided we just would go over what the fuck happened this week, which is a slideshow. So y'all check this out. I'm gonna go to my commercial first so I can take a breath, because I'm telling you, I just realized, I mean, I knew the country wasn't that smart, and I knew everybody in the damn world couldn't stand us, but then I didn't know we was that damn stupid. It's like you knew something was wrong, and then you just didn't want to admit it. I finally come to terms. I come from a stupid country. God dang, we stupid. Well, anyways, check this commercial out. Oh, Lord Jesus.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's gon' for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
Alright, so basically, this is the stupid shit that happened this week. Some of it I reported, some of it I didn't report. But check this out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Florida man threatens to pew 7-year-old black girl trying to sell him candy, messes around and finds out. You already know his ass got in trouble. But Florida man is dragged every which way on social media after his disturbing Facebook went viral. Disgusting comments were directed toward an innocent black girl trying to sell some candy. Now the man is paying for his words. I'm not going any further than that. I told y'all what happened last week. If you don't know, you don't know. A jogger was crossing the street when everything went blank, and the police showed video footage of what really happened. This dude right here is not the jogger. I just want y'all to know that. Damn, does he have jaundice? A woman visiting Dallas told the cops she was randomly ambushed by a homeless man. The incident itself was shocking, but the alleged motive behind the ambush was even more startling. Yeah, we're not gonna go into that. Hey, Garth! I'm so glad you here, just in case. Just in case. Because you know me and my goddamn, Anyways, the way these Dallas cops handle this black man minding his black business will leave you speechless. First of all, the man's on the ground. I'm already irritated. Passengers walking through Dallas Love Field Airport never go on Love Street. I got fucking lost on that stupid ass street. So help me God, I'll never go on that street again. I have been traumatized by Love Street. I don't want to go to Dallas ever again just because of that street. Anyways, Dallas Love Field Airport over the weekend witnessed a group of officers confronting a black man. However, the way the dramatic scene unfolded left a lot of them frightened and downright confused. Thankfully, the man's plea for a video recording of the incident was heard. So if y'all want to check that out, y'all check that out. I'm telling you, bullshit happened this week. Shake my head. Delaware firefighter faces hate crime charge after allegedly chasing his black co-worker around with a noose. I told y'all about that shit. That's their faces. I'm not even gonna read about it. That's the dumbasses that did this shit. They look slow as fuck. That one looked like the devil. Anyways, Connecticut police found the remains of a black woman in 14 trash bags, and that's not even the worst part. I think I reported this shit too. This dude need to be put under the damn jail, and as you can see, his hair is fucked. So all I can tell y'all is yuck. Just yuck. This dude ain't right. He's disturbing all around. His afro ain't even right. See, you can't trust a person with a fucked up afro. You cannot. One of these African cardinals could, emphasis on could, be the next pope. I don't know what to tell you, because these three right here, I see a problem already, and that's called brown. I don't think it's gonna happen. I promise you. Not after the shit that happened in America. I don't think it's gonna happen. Though and I mean drumpf. Though the Catholic Church is mourning the death of Pope Francis, questions loom as to who will take the seat of leadership next. However, there is an opportunity for the Vatican to be headed by its first ever African pope. Let's take a look at the contenders and how they qualify. Not gonna do it. I'm not Catholic, and honestly, I don't know nothing about it. How this white North Carolina magistrate might be flexing her power to keep her ex-boyfriend in jail. Yeah, I told y'all about that shit. I will update it when I get more information. Here are the steps this Detroit nonprofit exec allegedly took to steal $40 million. Now see, that I'll get on. I will not be going to jail for no $80. If I steal, I'ma steal like this dude right here. I'm just saying, some shit happened to me when I was younger. Motherfucker talking about you stealing money. Why would I steal $80 fucking dollars? Shit, I want to steal like this dude. Then I'm leaving the fucking country. Fuck it. Former Detroit Riverfront Conservancy CFO. God, y'all be fucking with me. William Smith is under the thumb of federal prosecutors who say he used his nonprofit to smuggle millions, and we mean millions of dollars. We don't know what's more shocking, the amount he allegedly took, the amount of time it took for authorities to catch him, or how he got away with it for so long. I hope so badly that a brown and African pope is chosen. Girl, I would love to feel that way too. But I'm more scared about the nutcases trying to take their life. That's why I didn't vote for Obama originally. I promise you I did not. I knew he could do the job. I just didn't want to sacrifice him. That's how I think. And then when he was the only choice, I definitely vote for him. I'm not here. Maybe when the other ones will finally act right. Maybe. But I'm telling you right now, this crap right here. Whoo. But like I said, a lot of reasons when I move not because I'm trying to hold somebody back. It's because I'm not trying to sacrifice, okay? I would rather sacrifice Hillary than sacrifice Obama. That's what I'm saying. But when there was no other choice, I was like, please let him make it through alive. And when he did, I was so happy. I was just so happy. Everybody else was like, he need to be tougher. I was just like, I'm glad he made it to the finish line. That's all I'm happy about. Shit. Then, when she ran, I was like, well, he's safe, so maybe she'll be safe. So I voted for her ass, because there was no other choice. And then, shit, I don't know what to tell you. When I vote, when I think about shit, I be thinking about the nutcases. So, but, this dude right here stole some money, and they trying to get his ass. He said, we don't know what's more shocking, the amount he allegedly took, the amount of time it took for authorities to catch him, or how he got away with it for so long. Man, had it been me, 40 million, I'd have left. Fuck that shit. I'd have slowly left. They would have never found my ass. I'd be somewhere in one of them islands, somewhere living. Cool. I would be living cool. My family would be taken care of. Anyways, what else happened this week? The heartbreaking reason why a Georgia mother died of a broken heart. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not getting into this. We're not going to cry just yet. Last week, a Georgia family suffered the loss of their matriarch. Though her manner of death was due to natural causes, family members suspect it can also be attributed to another heartbreaking loss. It is still under investigation. We ain't gonna get into that. No. I'm just giving y'all a skim. If y'all want to know, y'all go look that one up. I'm not allowed to cry. Let's see here now. Love turned lethal. Teen charged in alleged house bombing after. You know what? Y'all need to go sit down, have a Coke, and a smile. Shit. You know how many times I have been rejected? I'm an aggressive female, okay? I used to go chase them little boys when I was little, okay? And them motherfuckers used to say some dirty ass shit. Didn't make me want to blow their ass up. I walked away. I didn't fucking fight them or anything. I just left. Fuck. Women often expect the backhand reply of, "Aight, then you ugly anyways," or possibly something more aggressive when rejecting a man. However, one Michigan teen is accused of responding in an extreme and dangerous way, putting the girl's entire family in fear of their lives. Y'all taking it too deep. That shit ain't that damn serious. Seriously, it ain't. It really ain't that serious. What the hell wrong with y'all? Seriously, what the hell is wrong with y'all people? Something wrong with y'all. Seriously. I'm worried. I'm worried for our damn lives. Good grief. Go sit down and touch some grass. Shit. Sitting your ass up there gonna blow somebody's house up cause they said no. Bitch, would you rather they say yay and then fuck you over? Fuck. Anyways, that's what happened this week. I told y'all it's gonna be fuckery. I always deliver. There will be fuckery. Oh, Lord. Man, have y'all heard the shit that been going on in the news? I can't believe it. Now even Trump's own lawyer's going after his ass. I'm so happy. I'm so damn happy. Schadenfreude, okay? I don't give a fuck. Schadenfreude all the way. Damn it. Let's go on to the next story. Because I'm telling you right now, this shit gonna have some problem. Now this shit is affecting where I am. I'm upset by this shit. So check this out.
And then the smoke got me.
Trump's attack on diversity takes center stage as Boston remembers 1965 Freedom Rally led by Martin Luther King. I feel like that motherfucker right there. Oh, Lord. Did y'all see him at the funeral, by the way? Did y'all see him in the blue suit? In the motherfucking blue suit. Everybody got black on. This motherfucker got blue. Then they told his ass, I don't know Catholic stuff. I watched this from the news. They told his ass not to put his feet on the goddamn rug where the Pope was. They stepping on the damn. I can see his big ass feet on the. How you got small feet and big? How you got small hands and big feet? That don't work. This dude is mutated. Got his long ass feet on the goddamn rug, and her ass just, touching it. Ignorant bastards. Anyways, let me tell you about this. I saw him. He looked a mess, girl. And then they talking about he in top shape. That ain't top shape, babies. Anybody who was born after the 90s, don't let your body look like this. My mama been telling me for about 10 years now to take care of my health. And damn it, I'm gonna push on. I'm pass it on. Take care of your health, cause when you get old, you might look like that, and that's gross. I don't think he has much longer. He was looking bad. He been looking bad since he was born, in my opinion. But okay, let me tell you what this dumbass did. So let me tell you about the 1965 rally. The rally marked the introduction of the civil rights movement to the Northeast, with Martin Luther King Jr. speaking at Boston Common. King's speech urged Boston to improve its efforts in desegregation, economic opportunities, and addressing urban poverty. Maybe that's how my mama got there. Emphasizing moral responsibility without equating Boston to more segregated cities like Birmingham. Maybe that's how my homegirl got here. The rally occurred shortly after the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and before the Voting Rights Act of 1965, building a momentum from Selma March and other civil rights victories. King's eldest son, Martin Luther King III, was the keynote speaker, reflecting ongoing concerns about economic disparities, health care, and housing for communities of color. The event commemorates civil rights progress while highlighting current challenges, especially the divisive rhetoric and policies associated with felon Donald Trump. Ooh, I almost lost myself. I refuse to call that dude president. I didn't vote for his ass. Fuck that shit. Again, I got my ass up in the morning, drove a fucking hour away to my old home when I was homeless, mind you. Went and found the damn voting area, made sure I was registered, and voted a week early for Kamala. So damn it, I earned my president, and that one ain't mine. So I refuse to call him that. Fucking idiot. Trump's administration has actively weakened DEI initiatives nationwide, including banning federal diversity programs, investigating race-conscious college admissions, firing diversity officers, and reducing cultural and historical recognition efforts. And you bastards thought this was good? Somebody help me, please. Tell me, what the fuck did y'all think when y'all was listening to this jackass? Seriously. Dude is like, I don't want anything to be fair. I want all the white people to be in charge. He's literally saying that shit because I gave up listening to him. I tried to listen to him in 2016, and I swear to God, my brain almost scrambled because none of the shit he was saying made sense. I'm telling you, if you look online, there is literally video footage of someone letting Siri just talk and him. And Siri made more sense than that motherfucker, okay? Shit. This is before AI got big. Anyways, what else did this jackass do? Let's see here now. These policies have impacted Massachusetts, including threats to federal funding for local institutions like the Museum of African American History and efforts to enforce a race-neutral civil rights interpretation in schools. Dude, I just fucking found out Massachusetts got 6% black folks in this bitch, okay? 6%, because I was always in the hood. I never came out the hood, okay? I'm out here in the boonies now. I would love to have black neighbors. I would love it. I just love it. But I don't. And I'm telling you right now, at least I can say, fuck it, Dudley Square. Fuck that Nubian, fucking Dudley Station. Nubian Square. Dudley Station was all about black. It's still all about black. Damn it. You can kiss my ass. That's all I can tell you. Shit. Get on my nerves. I'm going to be a very feisty, ornery old woman. I might not die, damn it. I might live forever. I'm just saying. Shit. Because you know them ornery people, and I'm ornery as hell right now, and this ain't helping me. This is definitely not helping me. Anyways, Trump's actions aim to marginalize efforts to recognize and celebrate diversity, risking the erasure of African American history and achievements. Martin Luther King III criticized these efforts as unfounded and harmful, emphasizing that progress depends on understanding and acknowledging past injustices. He argues diversity is not about blame, but about collective responsibility, refuting claims that diversity and affirmative opportunities threaten white employment. Mari Parrish Jeffries of Embrace Boston stresses that many promises of equality, such as accessible education, housing, health, and art, remain unfulfilled and are being directly threatened today. The rally serves as a reminder that racial and economic disparities persist, challenging democratic ideals and the nation's ability to truly realize equality and inclusion. The event underscores the importance of activism, awareness, and participation in safeguarding civil rights gains amidst ongoing political and societal battles. I ain't gonna lie, we gonna have a lot of history tonight. For real, for real. We got a lot of history going on tonight. That's all I gotta say. Cause, woo, shit, what the hell just happened? All my damn stories just flew in front of me. Lord, that was scary. How the hell that happened? I'm trying to go to the next story and that shit went. Alright, so the next one we got is some more shit we going through. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Give me a second here. I gotta find the right one. Yeah, he did that. And then this is the next one. Is it? Is this it? Because I'm trying to figure out for real. This is not the story. I thought I did it properly. Oh, I must have missed it. I guess we ain't talking about that one then. I'll talk about this. So let's talk about this. Shit. Here we go. Oh, sorry.
Emotional content.
Alright, let me make that bigger for you so you can see. Damn. Getaway video shows Karen screaming, hitting black woman at a dog park. I ain't see the video, but what the fuck are you doing hitting a woman at a dog park? You ain't got no business putting your hands on nobody. Not nobody. So anyways, let's check it out. A black woman named Jay Morgan shared footage of a confrontation with a white woman at a dog park in Tulsa, Oklahoma. In the video, the white woman appears to swing her fist at Morgan, who blocks the hit with her arm. The woman yells at Morgan to get away while Morgan pleads with her to leave her alone. Morgan records, plead, girl, I'd have knocked her ass out. You better than me? The woman yells at Morgan to get away while Morgan pleads with her to leave her alone. Morgan records asking onlookers if they see the attack and stating, she's attacking me. The woman reportedly followed Morgan around the park after the initial altercation. She claimed to have called the police before leaving the scene. During the incident, she made derogatory remarks such as fucking hookers. Morgan alleges the woman entered an area designated for larger dogs and gave her dog a squeaky toy, which is prohibited by park rules. The woman became aggressive after Morgan asked her to put away the prohibited toy. The incident arose partly because the woman brought her dog into a designated area for bigger dogs. Morgan's dog responded to the squeaky toy noise by grabbing it, leading to the confrontation. The video went on viral TikTok, generating mixed reactions regarding Morgan's response and stance. Morgan stated she chose not to physically defend herself, fearing police involvement in racial injustice. That's a damn shame when you can't even defend yourself against someone. Fuck. Because you scared that the damn cops gonna come get you. Are we really living in freedom? Shit. I'm serious, because this is fucking ridiculous, where the girl had to realize if she tried to defend herself, this bitch could call the police and the police will hurt her for defending herself. The fuck? You gonna get your ass whooped. I guess I'm just gonna have to go to jail. Fuck that. But by the time they come, I'm gonna whoop your ass enough that I'm gonna deserve it. That's how I see it. Shit. Like my mom said, motherfuckers try to call the cops on her. Everybody getting it. So, hey. If you gotta go to jail, give them a reason. They can't stand to follow the rules they came up with. Exactly! Because you know it wasn't us. I ain't never even considered a dog park. Just take the damn dog to the park. Anyways, let's see here now. Morgan attempted to file, wait a minute. Okay, she said that she expressed concern about the potential consequence if police perceived her as an aggressor, especially as a black woman in the South. Yeah, you got a point. Morgan attempted to file a police report and press charges, but was told by Tulsa Police Department that her complaint would not be addressed. The fuck? Girl, where the hell are you living? You need to go away from there. Shit. Morgan highlighted the racial dynamics, implying that black victims face different treatment from law enforcement. The incident has been discussed amid broader conversations about racial profiling, policing, and Karen behavior. The story gained attention on social media, sparking debate about self-defense, race, and responsibility in conflicts. All right, sweetheart, I understand what you was trying to do, but I'm going to tell you right now what I'm going to do. If you really think you gonna try to do that shit to me, guess what? I don't have a record, but if I got to have a record, I'm gonna go to jail for a reason. Your ass is gonna be in pain. I don't give a damn. Okay? You ain't getting out of this. Your ass might get out of this rich. I don't know how you gonna get blood out of a rock, cause I ain't got no money. But your ass is gonna get A lot of publicity, because I'm going to whoop your ass till I see the white meat. Okay? I ain't getting off of you till they tase or pop me. Because you ain't going to put your hands on me. You didn't make me. You didn't raise me. You didn't put no money and effort into this. Who was behind this avatar? Oh, hell no. You ain't putting your hands on me. I'm not going to walk away. I'm going to knock you the fuck out. And then I'm going to keep going. Shit. If I got to go to jail, I might as well get my money's worth. Fuck you. So let me just let y'all know. Not every black person is that damn stable. I'm not one of them. Shit. You need to see how many damn pills I got to take a damn day. You don't want none. I done got to that. I done got to that point in my black evolution. I'm that black. I'm that old black. I'm that black. I ain't getting off your ass till you stop moving. And I might not stop until you stop breathing. I'm getting to that point. Okay. I was raised by a boomer. Fuck you. But let me also let you know, I'm also young enough. I'm in a motherfucking millennial group. Okay. I'm one of your fucking peers. I will whoop your ass. And I will not get off. If I got to go to jail, and yes, that's a bong in my hand, you gonna have a reason. You gonna have to press charges on my ass. Anyways, let's move on. Whitney Plantation loses federal grants used for teaching truths of slavery. Are you fucking serious? So you just gonna try to hide this shit, motherfucker? You do realize some people are still alive that were alive when there weren't civil rights. You realize that, right? This shit didn't just happen hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Fuckers are still alive that didn't have civil rights at one point. They are still walking around. You know that, right? I still know people who have picked cotton. I hope you're going to cover the student loan repayments. Girl, them payments. We gonna talk about that shit, cause shit, I never stopped paying. I never had a break. I had 2 months break. That's what I got. I got 2 months break, and that's cause these motherfuckers switched me from Navient to fucking, to fucking, Mohala. Whatever the hell that is. Girl, I never got a chance to have, it's fucked up. And quite frankly, oh Lord, I've been watching it. I'll talk about it in a moment. But this shit here is ridiculous too. So the Whitney Plantation is dedicated to teaching visitors about the realities of slavery and the experiences of enslaved people. It has historically worked with partners like the University of New Orleans and the research project Freedom on the Move. The plantation was set to open a new exhibition about resistance to slavery in January 2026. The Institute of Museum and Library Services awarded 2 grants to Whitney Plantation, both of which have now been terminated. Why? Because we got a racist, fat-ass lump of flesh. I think he's the Antichrist. I swear to God I do. Sitting up there trying to give that money to people who don't need it. Shit. The termination aligns with the Trump administration's broader policy efforts to eliminate DEI initiatives. Because we really don't need a diverse world, huh, jackass? Fine, fuck it. You know what? Fine. Send all the white people into war then. Fuck it. At least we won't die in that shit. We didn't start the fight. Federal websites referencing historical figures and DEI topics have been removed or scrubbed. The policy changes are driven by an executive order from March 2025 aimed at drastically reducing federal agency activities, including arts and cultural funding. Keith Soderling, acting director of IMLS, stated that the grants are being discontinued to comply with executive order and realign funding with new priorities. The agency claims the terminated grants no longer serve U.S. interest or the agency's directives. The impact of the loss includes financial constraints and potential delays in educational and historical projects related to slavery and resistance. This move is part of a national trend under the current administration to reshape federal support for cultural and historical institutions. In other words, you're trying to get rid of the culture, because ain't no culture here. Let me tell you the truth. You motherfuckers ain't got no culture, okay? That's the truth. You ain't got no culture. Motherfuckers that coming from other countries and other areas, they brought the culture. Okay, asshole? There ain't no culture here. It's all been derived from other motherfucking groups. Okay? And the motherfuckers that been here, that were here first, that you got rid of, y'all ain't got no culture. I just want to tell y'all the fucking truth. It's the truth, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Y'all ain't got no fucking culture. You trying to get rid of culture, because y'all ain't got none. Kid Rock, kiss my ass, please. That ain't culture. You ignorant ass, overpriced hillbilly. That's what the fuck this is. We're being run by overpaid hillbillies. That's what the fuck it is. Now, here we go again with this crazy shit. Look, the only reason this heifer's name is up here is because it's going against Harvard. That's the only reason. So don't get mad at me when you see this next name, because this bitch here, she will never get an invite to the cookout with me. Never.
And then the smoke got me.
Black Democrats who attended Harvard and Candace Owen agree on one thing. Trump's campus crackdown goes too far. So the Trump administration threatened to rescind billions in federal grants from Harvard unless the university complied with demands regarding anti-Semitism. Okay, some of the motherfucking people that run that fucking school are Jewish. You can't get any anti-Semitism than that. Diversity and inclusion policies. Then that means you have to have DEI, you dumbass. How the hell? Harvard responded by filing a federal lawsuit claiming their First Amendment rights as private institutions are being violated. And his own fucking lawyer has turned against his ass. Because at least one of those motherfuckers is representing Harvard and has been fired by his sons. Ooh, so scary. Let's see. Harvard responded by filing, I already said that. Candace Owens, a supporter of Trump, condemned the administration's actions, framing the conflict as a fight over free speech and warning against infringements extending beyond campuses. Owens encouraged public support for Harvard is resisting what she describes as an absurd or federal overreach. Y'all motherfuckers didn't realize that shit the first round? Oh, boy. I think a lot of y'all are sadists. That's what I think. Or no, not sadists, masochists. Masochists and sadists, because you like to inflict pain on yourself and others. Amanda Edwards, a Harvard Law alum and Democratic congressional candidate, criticized the administration's overreach, emphasizes the potential detrimental effects on research, innovation, and the future of society. You do realize this dude is probably like the syphilis and all that shit and got to his brain, and he thinks he's got a chance at being an actual king. Do y'all realize that's what's happening, right? Y'all do realize this asshole? Okay. Just letting y'all know. Edwards warned that playing politics with the university funding hampers technological and medical advancement essential for long-term progress. Go ahead. Because whatever keeps this motherfucker still living, maybe it'll stop. Let me say again, to express my disgrace and disgust for this fucker. Orange lives don't matter. They really don't. Everton Blair, a Harvard graduate and congressional candidate, expressed support for Harvard's stance and resistance, condemning the administration's tactics as crazy. You realize this school's been here longer than this fucking country? Blair also critiqued Harvard's handling of campus tensions, questioning their priorities, highlighting their financial privilege given their large endowment. I ain't never went to that school. I never wanted to, honestly. Experts argue that targeting universities threatens not only academic freedom, but also the nation's global standing, talent pool, and access to valuable information. I refuse to be dumbed down. Edwards warned that the Trump administration's attacks set dangerous precedents that could undermine the long-term societal and economic benefits derived from higher educational institutions. There is a consensus among critics that these actions are irresponsible and risk impairing the vital research and educational principles that contradict to societal advancements. This is what it is, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. You motherfuckers wanted your white privilege so bad that you hired somebody back that should have been under the jail by now by all the shit he done did before he became president. Not only that, but he didn't know what the fuck he was doing the first term, and you dumbasses had no other choice but to pick this jackass because he probably agreed to do all the shit you asked for just as long as you paid him. He's getting paid, ain't doing shit right. And he's probably gonna get ready to gut this damn country and go to his boyfriend in Russia, okay? Fuck. And y'all still letting this shit happen. I need to get the fuck deport my ass because I can't afford a plane ticket. Deport me to Italy. Shit, I'll help their country out. I got a high IQ. It's in the hundreds. Experts argue that targeting shit, I don't know what it is, real talk, and IQ apparently ain't even real. Experts argue that targeting university, yeah, I said that. Let's see. Edwards warned that the administration, yeah, I said that. There's a consensus among critics, yeah, I said that. So let's see. This article stresses the assault on Harvard and similar institutions constitutes on unconstitutional overreach meant to punish dissent and control academic policies. The asshole is trying to be a fucking what you call it? He is trying to be what is it? The asshole is trying to be a fucking king. That's what he's trying to be. That's the truth, and I'm not gonna change any more than that. Alright? Now, as for this DEI shit, which apparently is the new affirmative action that everybody got the fuck rid of, because honestly, it was helping black people so much. Oh.
Emotional content.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with my arms. Anyways, reducing diversity, equity, and inclusion to a catchphrase undermines its true purpose. Diversity involves including people from various social and ethnic backgrounds with different perspectives, particularly those historically underrepresented. That does not mean just black people, you jackass orange motherfucker. Equity addresses existing inequalities by providing fair access to opportunities, resources for excluded populations. Anybody against that already, you're a bad person in my book. You're a fucking asshole in my book if you're against equity, you jackass. Inclusion creates environments where people genuinely feel welcomed and respected. Ooh, that is so horrible to have people feel included. Did I say erase? No, I didn't. Wow. Organizations incorporate DEI language into mission statements without committing to deeper structural changes. Higher education institutions show minimal progress in diversifying faculty and leadership. 72% of college presidents and faculty identify as white, while white adults make up only 60% of the U.S. population. That's still too much for me, personally. Chief diversity officers are hired without necessary resources or authority to implement meaningful policies. Physical accessibility features prove that inclusive design benefits everyone, not just target populations. Over 440 anti-DEI bills introduced in 42 states since the 2023 Supreme Court decision on race-conscious admissions. States like Florida, Texas, Kentucky are dismantling equity programs in education and workplaces. You do realize those are also some of the dumbest states, right? DEI officers are losing positions across higher education and other organizations. So the people that are making people feel fair and included and, taking all of these different... You do realize if you have a puzzle one color, it's not a puzzle. So it's a waste. Just letting you know. So you got rid of those people. DEI has become a scapegoat for political and systemic failures. So because you're a dumbass, we all gotta suffer. Okay. Former President Trump and current felon blamed a Washington, D.C. plane crash on diversity initiatives. The pilots were white and they were male. And they were straight. Fuck. Missouri's lawsuit against Starbucks claims DEI policies increase customer wait times. How the fuck is that possible? Because it attracts more people, which means more money? If you're waiting longer, it doesn't mean that the people are dumb. It's because there's too many motherfuckers in there. That's what it means. Addressing systemic historical exclusions of underrepresented groups. That's what DEI is supposed to do. The potential benefits are ridiculously abundant. That's a good word to go look up. Contributing to prejudice reduction and improved race relations, creating systems that provide fair and equitable access to resources and opportunities, transforming institutions by promoting genuine fairness rather than symbolic gestures. I'm wondering, are these people coming back with a Babylon situation? That's what I'm wondering. Because seriously, is that it? Because if Babylon is what you're trying to do again, shit, I don't know what to tell you, because motherfuckers is integrating with each other. Ain't nobody stopping that shit. I don't see it stopping nowhere. But okay, if you say so. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Oh, I was going to... Okay, so we're going to move into business, because honestly, I don't have any fuck around and find out. What I have is a lot of history and stars doing shit they ain't got no business, and him just making everybody angry. But let me go over here so y'all can check out this business. I got some black business information for y'all. Shit. I be trying to diversify myself as well, because I can't handle too much fuckery. It pisses me off, and then I feel horrible for the rest of the night. So, let's look at this place. It's interesting. So, oh, sorry. Georgia entrepreneur builds black-owned RV park that's re-imaging outdoor recreation. Now, I'll go out if I got an RV, especially if it's a nice one. Shit, I don't want no used one. That's for damn sure. I would love to go out in an RV as long as I don't have to come out of the RV. Alright, so let me tell you about this. So Josh Gordy, a real estate investor from Georgia, and his wife, let's see, Amber. Ooh, a black woman named Amber. Wow. Amber bought a 27-acre plot in Washington County with the intent to own property near family's land, expanding their family footprint in the town. Josh's childhood experience with his grandfather fishing and coon hunting and nature planted early appreciation for the outdoors, even though he wasn't initially a camper. Initially, the property was used for seasonal employees living in trailers and was simply family campground idea. After discovering a Facebook group called African Americans Who RV and Camp, Josh and Amber were inspired to transform the park into an inclusive outdoor destination, welcoming black campers and fostering community. The group organized an in-person meetup at Worthen RV Park, which helps the site's visibility and prominence among locals and the broader community. Since focusing on recreation about 4 years ago, Josh observed an increase in engagement and enthusiasm, recognizing RV camping as a lifestyle enjoyed by many people in the black community. Give me a second here. Let me bring that down. I don't know where that came from. Let me see here now. The park became known as a peaceful refuge where visitors find relaxation, connection, and with like-minded individuals, emphasizing the healing power of nature. Approximately 70% of visitors come from Metro Atlanta, which many being first-time campers potentially intimidated by nature, which Josh aims to encourage them to embrace. I hope you're enjoying. Yeah, okay. Experience, and visitors often remark on the serene, quiet atmosphere, highlighting the unique experience provided by the park's remote and unspoiled environment. And all I can say is I hope they keep that shit up. We need more of that in this world, for real. Now, let's move on, because I got to tell you another story. It's not so good, so be ready. But we going to show our respect to this woman because she went through some shit, and I don't think anybody's mother should ever go through any shit, even if they fuck up shit, because right now, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. But let's check this out here. I'm going to go ahead and do some respect to her. So give me a second here. Here we go. So remembering Tiara, the journey of a surviving mother. So let's look at this. Tiara's story exemplifies a broader public health emergency in America, where black women are dying from pregnancy-related complications at 3 times the rate of white women. Medical professors and maternal health advocates attribute to disparity partly to inadequate attention from health providers, as evidenced in Tiara's case, where her severe chest pains were treated with medication rather than diagnostic testing to identify the underlying cause. The family was changed forever. Nicole Berryman, let me see here now. Did I miss something? Oh, Lord have mercy. Where is it? Let me see. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. I just was over something. Nicole Berryman now faces the emotional and practical challenges of raising her 3 grandchildren, ages 7, 3, and 5 months. Her tearful recounting of her daughter's final moments, "It's hot, it's hot, help me mama, I can't breathe," reveals the deep trauma experienced by families who lose mothers during what should be a joyful time. This unexpected shift into parental role again has dramatically altered her life trajectory, creating ripple effects. Former NFL legend, I went on to another part I wasn't trying to get to, but it is fucked up that happened, and people are left with the aftermath, and that's the worst part about it. It's the aftermath for me. It's like, what are you gonna do? What can you do? You know what I'm saying? But prayers to that family. I'm sorry that it happened, and I'm so sick and tired of these damn hospitals acting like this shit is normal. When someone says something's wrong, you need to take them seriously. Shit. Now this woman is raising her grandkids. I just can't. I just honestly can't. Now, I'm going to take a moment right now and just talk to you about some fucked up shit that is happening. I didn't prepare for it because I've been watching the news like y'all. And honestly, it's not just a us thing, it's a everybody thing. Because these jackasses are trying to find some money, any money, to give to these rich people that don't need it. So now they coming back to all these fucking loans, okay? So this is how I feel about it. I have never stopped paying loans, okay? So this affects me and it doesn't. They did the what? I was already in deference with the fucking, anyways, because I ain't got money. I'm broke right now. I've been trying to get back to work, and these motherfuckers done fucked me over and forced me on short-term disability. Didn't tell me how to do anything. I had to find out my own. Then fucking short-term disability ended. These motherfuckers ain't paid me shit. Now they got me on fucking on leave without pay. What kind of bullshit is that, dude? You put me on short-term disability. I didn't want to be on leave. Bring my ass back. But anyways, this is some bullshit that all I can say is it's gonna fuck up a lot of people. And I don't know what they expect, because you cannot get blood out of rock. I keep trying to say that. Like, I don't know what to say. I never stopped paying. So I'm not sure how it's gonna affect me. But if they gonna add money, I don't know where they gonna get it from, because shit, right now I don't have taxable income. I'm just that fucked up right now in my life. I'm just trying to get shit. I'm just trying to make it to the next day. That's at this point. So as for those repayments, that motherfucker just trying to find a way to give rich motherfuckers more money. And I wish somebody, once again, orange lives don't matter. I don't give a fuck what you say. Orange lives don't matter. That motherfucker ain't helping nobody but the rich. That's it. Because I don't know about you, but this shit right here ain't helping nobody. The raised prices and all that shit, we can hardly live. No, I'm not here to fucking line y'all bills. Your fucking things. I'll leave this country before I fucking pay y'all fucking money when we buy your shit. And that's why I'm boycotting y'all bitches. And guess what? I fucking got I ain't never got a sales paper from Walmart before. I just ended the damn Walmart Plus, I don't need them damn channels, and I don't shop that damn much at them. So fuck it. You ain't overpricing my ass and then sitting up there talking about there's a problem. Fuck you. I got food stamps right now. And I'm not making a flex. It's just that bad for me. Okay? I'm not proud of that shit. So y'all can miss me with this bullshit. So, that's my take. That's my two things on the student loan situation. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but most people ain't got it. And y'all raising and doing this tariff shit ain't gonna help the situation. You trying your best to give your friends extra money that don't exist. We don't fucking like y'all. Why don't y'all take it? Why don't y'all buy a fucking island and all you rich motherfuckers go over there and stay there? How about that? Exactly. We don't want to pay y'all rich motherfuckers. Y'all rich already. Take your ass on your own your own fucking land and shit, and stay there then. Fuck. We don't want your bullshit. Anyways, we gonna get into some more bullshit, cause we doing the celebrity shit. And I told y'all we had a lot of celebrity stuff. I couldn't believe it. I tried to avoid this bullshit. But anyways, let's look at it. Fuck.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Second woman alleges Shannon Sharp raped her in 2010 and has pending $4 million defamation suit against former NFL legend who denies her claims. Well, they said all these motherfuckers was gonna come get it. Alright, so let's see here now. Former NFL legend. I don't know who this fucker was until he got on YouTube. Shannon Sharp faced. The only Shannon I knew was my cousin, and that's a girl. Shannon Sharp faces two separate sexual SA allegations, including a $4 million defamation lawsuit from Michelle Bundy Evans, who claims he raped her in 2010, and a $50 million lawsuit from anonymous woman identified as Jane Doe in Nevada. Evans case, Evans claims she dated Sharp for nearly 10 years before he essayed and raped her in September 2010. Are you sure that's what he thought it was? Because you saw it as that and he might not have. It's still what it is. But I'm just saying, this motherfucker seems to like rough shit. He may have been in a fucking Delulu world and thought you was acting very well when you were in panic. I am not saying it didn't happen. I'm saying this jackass might have been in his own little Lulu. Anyways, after the alleged assault, she filed a restraining order when Sharp reportedly threatened her life. Evans later dropped the restraining order after receiving threats at her home. In 2023, she filed a $4 million defamation. They be really on the millions. Defamation lawsuit against Sharp for discussing their legal dispute on television. The second woman filed a $50 million lawsuit, in Nevada for grape and SA. Court documents indicate she was 19 years old. She was legal. Oh, that's that ugly girl. That girl is ugly. I'm telling you right now. She is not cute. She ain't even common. I mean, she looked like she could be a man if you just switched out the clothes. I ain't even joking. She ain't got no titties. She ain't got no ass. Dude ain't got no taste. Maybe you should have got a boy, Shannon. Anyways, court documents indicate she was 19. Evans claims Sharp doxed Jane Doe by revealing her real name and OnlyFans account. Sharp has denied all allegations in both lawsuits. His attorney, Vincent Morris, called Evans' claims ridiculous and completely without merit. Morris noted that Evans served 3 years in prison stemming from a 2017 DV incident. On April 24, 2025, Sharp temporarily stepped away from ESPN. I didn't know he was still employed by ESPN. I thought his ass was only on YouTube. That shows you how much I'm paying attention to his ass. Lord, have mercy. The Jane Doe to address the Jane Doe lawsuit. This follows a similar pattern from 2010 when he stepped away from CBS Sports after Evans' initial allegation became public. No criminal charges have been filed against Sharp in relation to either lawsuit, and both criminal cases are ongoing. Evans has noted similarities between her experience and the case filed by Jane Doe. Well, rumor is he may have wanted a boy. That's probably what he wanted. Because that heifer ain't got no curves. She's sitting up there running her hands over nothing but skin and bones. I'm like, the fuck did you see in that? I don't get it. But whatever. It ain't mine, and I don't want your ass. You look like somebody who could be related to me. But you dumb as hell, so I don't think you're related to me. Shit. Because once again, they have proven that most smart people get their smarts from their mother's side. My mama is definitely black. She's the smart side. Fuck you. And the other side is a mixed black version. They're a mixed, so they're a subrace. Got the Cape Verdeans. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make them sound, but my experience, I'm from the yellow side, which sucks. I'm not yellow. I don't know how the hell I ended up on that side. I wish I had been born to a dark. Well, I was born to a dark Cape Verdean, but his mama is yellow, and god dang it, all the other people in that family are yellow. And trying to say his father isn't really his father. But that's just my opinion. That shows you how much I give a fuck about that side right now. I'm still going through it. But anyways, let's look at this shit here. I don't give a damn. Exclusive, a brutally honest talk with Tori Hart, the one that actually made the funny jokes. Just letting y'all know. So let's see here now. Tori Hart showcased her confident and vibrant persona at Coachella, notably wearing a Prince-inspired leather chaps that left nothing to the imagination. Her lively spirit at the festival mirrored her excitement and positive outlook on life. I really need to go check out one of her roles, not roles, but one of her shows, because she was on, at least she was on tour with Cat Williams as a comedian, and I've never heard her, but apparently she was the funny behind Dumbass. Let's see here now. Hart has joined Urban One podcast as the host of Brutally Honest, a new series that promises unfiltered, no-holds-barred content intended for mature audience. The show kicks off with a bold episode featuring life coach Christina Johnson in a raw, uncensored conversation. Brutally Honest provides a fresh perspective by combining host truth-telling with humor, featuring guests from diverse and inspiring success stories. Hard approach aims to differentiate the podcast from others in market by offering candid and relatable discussions. Tori Hart gave insight into what listeners can expect from the podcast and shared her enthusiasm for the platform's direction and going forward. She expressed a personal goal of interviewing high-profile celebrities, notably hoping Samuel L. Jackson will appear on her show soon. I don't know how more brutally honest you gonna get with Samuel L. Good grief. Fans and audiences are encouraged to connect and follow updates via social media channels such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Well, like I said, I don't know how good she is. I am curious, though, especially since they said she's the funny behind Kevin Hart, and he ain't been funny in a while. For real, he hasn't. But moving on, here we go. So apparently Kendrick back. All I keep hearing about is Kendrick. He's having a good year. I just hope he don't shame us for backing him, because I've seen it happen too many damn times when you get a celebrity and they get all the clout and then they lose themselves. So I hope he don't lose himself. That's all I'm going to say. So let's look at this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So Kendrick Lamar leads 2025 AMA's nominations. Good for him. Was that American Music? Yeah, American Music Awards. What's the highest one? I don't know. There's so many awards now. Kendrick Lamar dominates with 10 nominations, including Artist of the Year, Album of the Year for GNX, and Song of the Year for Not Like Us. Post Malone follows with 8 nominations. I still ain't heard none of his shit. Emerging artist Billie Eilish, Chaperone, and that's 2 words? I did not know. And Shabuzi each earned 7 nominations. I'm going to tell you the truth, I ain't listened to none of these people. Covering a spectrum of genres from pop, alternative to country. Beyonce secures 3 country music nominations for Favorite Female Country Artist, Favorite Country Album for Cowboy Carter, emphasizing her genre-breaking influence after her Grammy wins. I'm not sure. I feel like it's just her influence in general. She could make shit and people would buy it, in my opinion. I ain't buying it. I don't like country, and I stand on that. Beyonce's, I live in the boonies. Beyonce's presence in country categories signals a shift in country music's traditional boundaries. I don't know how that works, since technically country music was really founded by black folks. So maybe it's just going back to its roots. I'm just saying. Her nominations reflect broader cultural milestones and increased genre diversity within the awards. It highlights her roles in expanding the audience and evolving the genre's landscape. What you say? I can't name one song from anybody other than Kendrick. That's a damn shame. Me either. Because I don't know what the hell is on that damn Cowboy Carter. I told you, I don't like country music. The 2025 AMAs will air live from Las Vegas on May 26, hosted by Jennifer Lopez, who steals black voices, who will also perform. Oh God, I don't know what to say. Fan voting is open until May 15th, with some category votings during the initial 30 minutes of the broadcast. Broadcast will be available on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. I don't know if I got that channel no more because I got rid of a few things. I got rid of Walmart Plus. I'm boycotting their asses. The nominations showcase a more inclusive and innovative music industry recognition of artists like Kendrick Lamar for lyrical depth, Beyonce for genre disruption, it's not, it's just going back home, indicates a shift towards valuing authenticity and pushing creative boundaries. I hate it when these motherfuckers start losing power and then all of a sudden it's diverse. No, bitch, it's going back to the original. You assholes always stealing shit. Anyways, the awards celebrate artists who are redefining mainstream success and shaping the future of music. Whatever the fuck you say, I'm telling you right now, that's bullshit right there. By the way, y'all, I want y'all to know, if you watch me, I'm not saying only watch me, please watch other news, because I always watch other news. That's why I be knowing what the hell going on most of the damn time. But, let me see here now. Let me bring this down, because I got another slideshow for you. I don't know what's going on, but apparently there's one website I get my news from, and I'm trying to stay with groups of black folks, you know what I'm saying? They just been doing a lot of tragic freaking weeks. That's all I can say. Damn. Ooh, I forgot the week of history. Damn. Okay, we gonna do history, then we gonna do music, because I leave these on slideshows so I don't be seeing them in my script. Hold on, let me go ahead and do that. I am so sorry. Let me look normal, because we actually showing some respect. I gotta do my facial things again. We gonna show some respect and education for this week in education. I'll cut it up properly later. Honestly, I'm not that interested with the music shit myself. I just do it for y'all to know what's going on. Whatever I like, I listen to. And as long as it don't say some stupid shit. So check this out.
Yo, it's so many, it's so many, yo, it's so many bitches, yo, it's so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we don't vibe, we living in proof. Young conscious, you my life, I'm moving, y'all living in the school. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dudes. It's only us two, so you know we copping that cool. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news.
Y'all realize, it's crazy. I just realized some shit. I got Portuguese in me and I never talk about anything Portuguese. Ain't that interesting? Let me say, I got my hookah. I really don't. Because all I've been is black. Ha ha. Alright. Let's check. I'm serious. My hair is like 3C, 4A. I can't have an afro. Oh, I can't have a proper afro unless I fuck with it. I hate that shit. Anyways. And I love a perfect afro. I love them. Anyways, so April 23rd in 1856, one of the greatest inventors in American history, Granville T. Woods, was born in Columbus, Ohio. During his life, he received 65 patents for electrical, mechanical, and communication devices. Among his inventions was an advanced telephone transmitter. The transmitter was so advanced that Alexander Graham Bell's company purchased the rights to it from Woods, both because it was superior to what Bell had invented and for fear that Woods might become a major rival, see what they do, to the Bell company. At his height, the Cincinnati, Ohio Catholic Tribune in January 14, 1886, wrote of Woods, the greatest colored inventor in the history, the greatest inventor in the history of the race and equal, if not superior to any inventor in the country. He should be the greatest. God dang it! Don't you say colored? There he is, right there, handsome man. And next on the docket, what a pretty woman. This is 1872, Charlotte E. Ray. She became the first black female lawyer in American history. Born in New York City to a journalist father and a politically active mother, Ray was a brilliant student who was teaching at Howard University in Washington, D.C. by the time she was 19. By age 22, she had her law degree and was admitted to D.C. Bar. However, Sexual and racial discrimination forced her to abandon her law practice and return to New York to teach. She died in January 4th, 1911. That's fucked up, man. And from what it looks like, she was a medium colored woman, because you know them lights be flashing and lightning everything. This man here is William Tubman. He was the Liberian president in 1971. That's when he died. Tubman and his strongman rule had kept the West African nation founded by free American slaves relatively stable, but not necessarily democratic. His death laid the foundation for anarchy and civil wars, which would grip the nation for the next 30 years. Tubman also headed a class of so-called Americo-Liberians who discriminated against the native African population. How the fuck? That don't make no damn sense. Now this dude here, I don't know. He look white to me. Oh, he is. Alright, here we go. This jackass. We don't need to see him. The first in 1867, the first national meeting of the KKK, I'm not even honoring the name, fuck you, is held at Maxwell House in Nashville, Tennessee. The white supremacist organization and its various offshoots would go on to launch a wave of terror, which results in death and injury to thousands of African Americans over the years. The jackasses would remain the nation's most powerful anti-black terrorist organization for the next 70 years. The first chapter, however, was actually formed a year earlier in Pulaski, Tennessee. Most of the early jackass members were former soldiers of the defeated Confederate Army, so you were sore losers, you jackass assholes. You ain't worth a damn. The group's initial aim was to spread fear among blacks and prevent them from voting, but as the organization grew, it expanded into anti-Jewish, anti-Catholic, and anti-foreigner activities. What the hell do Catholics do? The first Grand Wizard was Nathan Bedford Forrest. I hope well, shit, you're dead already, so I don't give a shit. Fuck your name. 1944, the United Negro College Fund is incorporated. Over the years, the fundraising activities of the UNCF, I'll never do that shit again, I'll never call out another group like that again, would result in thousands of college educations for African Americans. 1944, whites-only political primaries are declared unconstitutional in a case known as Smith versus Allwright. The United States Supreme Court ruled that a whites-only primary law, which excluded blacks from voting, was a violation of the 15th Amendment and was thus unconstitutional. Such laws had been common throughout the years. Give me a second here. I gotta pull something up real quick so y'all can see that shit too. Because we got to talk about this little boy. Some good news. Some good history news after this dude right here, okay? I just want y'all to know that. We got some good news after this bullshit here. Some shit in the past was horrible. That's all I can say. Such laws have been common throughout the South. April 25th, 1918, jazz singing legend Ella Fitzgerald is born in Newport News, Virginia. Orphaned at an early age, Fitzgerald was literally living in the streets when she was discovered in Harlem, New York by bandleader Chick Webb. Despite never having received formal vocal training, musical experts often compared her techniques and vocal range to that of a conservatory-trained singer. She was gifted. One of the ultimate compliments to her abilities was given by the great songwriter Ira Gershon, who said, "I didn't realize our songs were so good until I heard Ella sing them." Fitzgerald died at the age of 79 on June 15, 1997. Oh my God, I didn't realize I was alive when she was alive. Ooh, Lord. 1943, Tuskegee Institute president Frederick, he looked like he ain't about no games at all. He looked like he will fuck you up. Seriously, he do. 1943, let's check the time. Okay. Tuskegee Institute president Frederick Patterson writes the famous letter published by the Pittsburgh Courier, urging the president of this nation's predominantly black colleges and universities to pool their small resources and make an appeal to the nation's conscience in order to produce more scholarship funds for the education of black students. 1 year later, the United Negro College Fund is incorporated with 27 member colleges. April 26th, that was yesterday. What happened? Woo, you got some teeth and a lot of makeup. In 1886, the mother of blues, Gertrude Ma Rainey, is born. Gertrude Pridgett in Columbus, Georgia. She began her career touring with the Rabbitfoot Minstrels. Ugh. She was the first person to sing the blues in the minstrel show. Rainey also coached the then young blues singer Bessie Smith, who would become more famous and celebrated than Rainey. Spell the name right, please. Rainey died December 22nd, 1939. How the hell? This is the website I'm coming from. God dang it. 1994. The first all-race elections take place in the white-ruled South Africa. The elections would bring an end to 300 years of white minority rule. I don't know how the hell that works in a sentence. White and minority rule. None should have a minority rule. Fuckers, how you let that happen? Known as apartheid in the African nation, as well as bring about the election of Nelson Mandela. And yes, I asked a white African that shit too. How the hell did y'all control that shit? As the country's first black and democratically elected president, Mandela had spent 27 years in prison because of his leadership of the African Nations Congress, which had led to the struggle against apartheid. I still don't like what he did to his wife. April 27th, W.E.B. Du Bois. You've heard me say his name more than once. The Soul of Black Folks is published. The book did much to outline and summarize progressive African American thought and opposition of the accommodation policies of Booker T. Washington, then the nation's foremost black leader. Du Bois argued that the problem of the 20th century is the problem of the color line, and labeled Washington's programs as one of the industrial education, conciliation of the South, and submission and silence as to civil and political rights. A collection of Du Bois's papers are currently being placed online by the University of Massachusetts. That's where I wanted to go. I don't know who this lady is, but she's apparently black. 1903, Maggie Lena Walker becomes the first black woman to head a bank in America. I think I know why. In fact, she was the first woman of any color to head a bank when she was named president of St. Luke Bank and Trust Company in Richmond, Virginia. Walker was an outstanding businesswoman who took over Richmond's Order of St. Luke when it was nearly broke and rapidly losing membership within a few years of order. Owned a bank, a newspaper, a printing press, and a 3-story department store despite the active opposition of Richmond's white business community. Walker also helped found the Lily Black Party, in part as a slap at segregation. Lily White, political parties of the day. One of her mottos was, "Don't get angry, get busy." She died December 15th, 1934. I think we really should go by that. Don't get angry, get busy. I think we could maybe make our own fucking nation if we could just get the fuck away from these dumb bastards. April 28th. Sorry, I'm irritated. 1967, the Boxing World Association and New York State Athletic Commission withdraw recognition of Muhammad Ali as world heavyweight boxing champion. He'll always be the champ to me. Because of his opposition to the war in Vietnam and his resulting refusal to serve in the U.S. military. If y'all don't like us, why y'all want us to die for y'all? One of his famous phrases during the controversial period was, "I ain't got no quarrel with those Viet Cong." In addition to being stripped of his title and license to box, Ali was sentenced to 5 years in prison for refusing to be inducted into the military. However, 4 years later, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned the conviction, and Ali was allowed to box again. Y'all out y'all damn minds. Seriously, y'all want to treat us like shit, but you want us to die for you. What kind of bullshit is that? I remember him. April 29th. This was the first day of the Los Angeles riots, which were sparked when a nearly all-white jury acquitted 4 white cops in the brutal beating of black motorist Rodney King. Yeah, that's him. Even though the beating had been caught on tape, 2 of the cops were later convicted on federal civil rights laws charges. The riot left at least 50 people dead, nearly 1,000 injuries, and an estimated $1 billion in property damage. And that, my friends, is the history of the goddamn day shit of the week. I told you I had a lot of shit, but we ain't got too much more because I'm going to skip over some of these celebrity shits. I really don't care about them. We're gonna move into, let's look at Bobby Womack, and then we got maybe two more stories, and then we're gonna look at some black style if we got time. You know how I feel about that shit. Okay, so before we continue, let me go ahead and shout out, as I usually do, the people that I do. I haven't gotten anybody else yet who wants to give me some of their promotional shit. I've still been trying. I haven't even charged anybody. Believe me, I'm doing this shit for free. I just want to help folks. So check this out. I'm about to show her little promos. I can't hear it, so y'all tell me if it's good. And I'll be back with some stories about Bobby Womack. We talking about Bobby's life.
I'm trying to get too ahead of myself, yeah. But I'm feeling you more than anyone else, yeah. I'm trying to get you up out of your shell, yeah.
Interested in that is CBD Honey Lips. You can find it on Instagram. You can also find them on Threads. Just go ahead and look. This is a black owned company located in New York, so go check them out. Let's talk about Bobby Womack now, if you don't mind.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, so these are the Womack brothers. Lord, what's going on with that dude in the top corner? He looked like he's planning some shit. Anyways, Bobby Womack was born on March 4th, 1944 in Cleveland, Ohio, the son of Naomi Womack, a church organist, and Friendly Womack. I can't believe that man's name is Friendly, a steel worker musician. Bobby was the third of five boys who Dad would later turn into a gospel singing group, the Womack Brothers. Ain't never heard him. A big break. There he go right there. Woo, he got a big ass forehead. In 1953, Bobby and his brothers got their big break during a gig opening for the gospel group the Soul Stirrers. Their act impressed the group's lead singer Sam Cooke, who would eventually help the brothers transition their act from gospel to R&B and lead a deal with Cooke's record label SAR Records. The group, with Bobby as their lead singer, changed their name to the Valentinos. So that's who they are. I did not know that. I know about the Valentinos. Is that why that dude's name is Bobby Valentino? It's all over now. Gotta run, lady. See you next time. All right, take care of yourself. Bobby and his brothers had modest success as an R&B act. One of their most popular songs was 1964, It's All Over Now, which Bobby co-wrote with his sister-in-law Shirley Womack. Fun fact, the song was covered by the Rolling Stones later that year and went on to become the group's first #1 hit. Well, that's good, at least. How the hell did I get that up there? Okay, there we go. I just don't like the name of that record label. It just kind of creeps me out. Anyways, The Ultimate Betrayal. Oh, Lord. Why is there always a betrayal? Oh, no. Bobby Womack was married 3 times, but many say his first marriage was the one that ultimately led to the downfall of his career. Shortly after his mentor, Sam Cooke, was unalived, Womack began spending time with... Oh, I remember this. Womack shocked everyone when he showed up to Cooke's funeral wearing one of his suits and driving his car. That is so disrespectful. Womack and Barbara Cooke got closer, and she eventually asked him to marry her, something Womack wrote about in his 2006 memoir, Bobby Womack, My Story. If you promise to give me 5 years, he wrote, I will give you a lifetime. You know whatever you need to do. I just need you to walk with me here. Just 3 months after Sam Cooke's death, Bobby Womack married Barbara Cooke on March 5th, 1965, the day after his 21st birthday. You know that ain't right. She's a cougar, and he ain't right. God dang it. A target for attacks. I wouldn't be surprised that bullshit you moved. To say that to Womack and Cooke's relationship was received poorly by fans is a huge understatement, and those who disapproved were not shy about letting them know. According to the New York Times, Womack and Cooke received plenty of hate mail, including a package with a baby doll in a coffin. That is sick. But y'all was wrong for that shit. It gets worse. Oh, Lord. Dude. Things didn't last long for Bobby Womack and Barbara Cook. Barbara left the singer when she caught him having an affair with his stepdaughter. Ew. Yes, you heard that right. Bobby was involved with Linda Cook, and the then teenage daughter of Barbara and Sam Cook. Your ass should have went to jail. When Barbara got wind of that, what was going on, she pew-pewed Womack. Oh, that's good. Grazing his head with a bullet. But the story gets even more complicated when Linda Cook married Bobby's youngest brother, Cecil, in 1977. I'm so glad I wasn't born in that area. This is a mess. The two became the musical duo Womack and Womack, best known for their 1983 single, Baby I'm Scared of You. Oh, Lord, I'm scared of the whole family. Shit. A gifted guitarist. Whew, Lord. Besides being a soulful singer, Bobby Womack was known for his amazing guitar skills. During his career, Bobby Womack played for legendary artists including Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin, and Sly Stone. In 1971, he and Gabor, whatever, I don't know how to say that, Zazbo composed Breezing, a song that would later be covered by George Benson. George Benson? Isn't that I don't know. Hindered by drug use. I'm not surprised. They all seem, I don't know what the hell, they lose it. Ooh, he did not look good. Although he was just as talented as other popular musicians of the time, Bobby Womack's music was disrupted by an ongoing battle with drugs and alcohol. I was really off into the drugs, Womack told Rolling Stones in a 1984 interview. Blowing as much coke as I could blow, and drinking and smoking weed, and taking pills, doing all day. Stay up 7-8 days. How the hell? God damn, the longest I ever did was 3, and I was a batshit crazy at that point. California Dreaming. As the 1960s came to an end, Womack set out in a pursuit of a solo career. In 1968, he released his first solo album on Mint Records, Fly Me to the Moon, including a soulful cover of California Dreaming, song originally recorded in 1965 by the Mamas and Papas. Oh, hell no. Could never. I would never. We almost done with this, and then we gonna get into health. I got soul. Do you? Do you really? In 1972, Womack lent his talent to the soundtrack of Across 110th Street, an action thriller about a young black police officer, I'm not saying his name, who is forced to work with an Italian American officer, I ain't saying his name either, who is set in his ways to solve a murder in Harlem. Well, that's good. I ain't never heard it. Looking for Love Again. Not with that forehead. In 1974, Womack released his 6th studio album, Looking for Love Again, along with a re-release, The Valentinos Looking for a Love. The album also included the funky track You're Welcome to Stop On By, a song that would later be covered by Rufus, featuring Shaka Khan in 1983. Breezing. I would never listen to none of this shit. Breezing besides being a talented singer, Womack was also a talented writer, writing Breezing, the 1976 hit that gave jazz artist George Benson pop success. The funny thing is, I didn't think I should record it, Benson told guitar player in 2024. It had already been at least 2 times before and had been done, yeah. And Womack recording it with that guy's name was magnificent. Great rhythm, beautiful bass line. I thought I can't do anything better with it. Leave it alone. I ain't never heard either one. Truth be told. Hold on. There we go. If you think you... Oh, that's him. Now I know who he is. Yeah. I knew his name. I just didn't know which song. In 1981, Womack had another solo hit with the slow jam, If You Think You're Lonely Now. The song reached the top of the Hot Soul Singles chart. Yeah, I heard that song, and then I heard KC and JoJo do it over, and it wasn't that bad at all. It really wasn't. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why don't we have an R&B Hall of Fame? In 2009, Bobby Womack was inducted in Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for his contributions to the music industry, and a class that included Run DMC and Metallica. He should have entered before them. He accepted the honor at a ceremony in his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. Well, good for you. And finally, is he still alive? I don't know. A Lasting Legacy. Who is that lady? your afro just ain't right. Bobby Womack passed away on June 27, 2014. Rest your soul, sir. At age 70, the cause of death was not released at the time, but he had been battling Alzheimer's disease, cancer, and the effects of drug use. His estate posted a tribute to Womack on Instagram this week on what would have been his 81st birthday, writing, "We miss him daily, and we thank everyone for continuing to listen to the beautiful music he left us. See you at church, Bobby." And that's the story of Bobby Womack. So now we're going to get into health, and then we're going to do a palate cleanser. So let's just move, because my time, I got about 30 minutes on this shit. I can't wait to get a new job. Shit. All right, y'all. Check it out. Give me just a moment. I got to get it up here so I don't have any other problems. Yeah, we already did that. We're going to jump over that. Here we go. I was going to do a thing on Carrie Hilson, but I'd rather tell you about this health situation here. So let's check it out. One moment.
We are at war.
Brian Kemp still silent as next round of Trump CDC cuts target maternal health. So, yeah, me and everybody else who's trying to have some babies, we in trouble now. These motherfuckers here. Let me get the script up here so I can tell y'all what's going on. This is some bullshit here. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to skip that. Oh, by the way, if you are interested, Carrie Hilson's story is called Fame, Temptation Story. It premieres on Lifetime. It was premiered on Lifetime yesterday at 8 p.m. You probably pick it up on some other channel, but here we go. So, a proposed budget includes a significant 44% reduction in the CDC's base budget. The cuts would drastically impair research and programs related to maternal health, potentially endangering women's health during pregnancy, childbirth, and postpartum. These reductions come at a time when maternal mortality data shows increasing risk for women, with 141 pregnancy-related deaths in Georgia from 2020 to 2022. Governor Brian Kemp has not publicly addressed the impact of the federal cuts, but has previously supported mass firings under the guise of government right-sizing in February. Kemp spearheaded a near-total abortion ban in Georgia, which has been linked to multiple maternal deaths. His administration dismissed Georgia's Maternal Mortality Review Committee last year, preventing a review of these maternal deaths, which signals a lack of prioritization for maternal health issues. The maternal mortality rate in Georgia is a key indicator of broader societal death issues, including limited access to comprehensive health care. The dismissal of Maternal Mortality Review Committee and reduced funding threatens to undermine efforts to understand and address maternal disparities. Advocacy voices criticize Kemp's approach as endangering women's lives during pregnancy and postpartum, emphasizes the political decisions are exacerbating health risks. So basically, if you are in a red state and you're pregnant, you might want to move, because these fools don't give a shit, apparently. Not a damn thing. Oh, and before I forget, I forgot to tell you about this little historical boy here. Let me bring him up before we move on and do our little, palate cleanser. I need to tell you about this boy right here. God dang it. Let me pull up his info so I can see it as well, because, I need to see it. Let's see, where is it? Let me bring this up too while I'm at it. I'm so out of it. I forgot to bring him up. But let me do this real quick so y'all can see it. Where is it? Where is it? All right, here we go. Alright, y'all, I want y'all to see this young man here. Let me get this his name up here so I can tell y'all about him. Let's see here now. There it is. Alright, so this here is, in the 1930s, a young black man with no medical degree and no formal training walked into the Vanderbilt University. His name was Vivian Thomas, and he was about to revolutionize heart surgery. Despite his brilliance, racism confined him to the title of janitor, even as he performed groundbreaking surgical research, working alongside Dr. Alfred Blalock. Blalock, Thomas quickly proved he had a rare gift for medicine. In 1941, Blalock, whatever his name is, insisted that Thomas follow him to Johns Hopkins University, where they delved into life-saving research. But Thomas wasn't just an assistant. He was the mind behind the surgical techniques that would save thousands of infants suffering from blue baby syndrome. When the first surgery was performed in 1944, that guy who brought him held the scalpel, but Thomas stood behind him, guiding every move. The historic operation laid the foundation for open heart surgery. For years, his contribution remained in the shadows, but in 1976, Johns Hopkins finally honored him with a doctorate and a faculty position, recognizing the genius they had long overlooked. Vivian Thomas didn't assist in heart surgery. He redefined his legacy in proof that talent knows no barriers, only opportunities waiting to be seized. And credit went to the original owner. I don't know who that is. I found this on YouTube, on Facebook, and the person's name was, let's see, Mahesha Jayamali. Either way, this young man should be revered. That is a genius, okay? And the problem is he could have probably helped so many more if not for the racism that goes around in this fucker. God, this country's dumb. I'm sorry, but this country, I didn't realize we were so damn dumb. I can't say y'all, I got to say we, because I'm from this fucker too. But now we gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and do my commercial, and then we gonna look at something funny, and then I might look at some fashion before we end this. So let's check it out, because I don't know what else to do half the damn time, I promise you. Some of this shit is so crazy. Anyways, where's my commercial? Here we go.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little taste, say that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's gon' fly hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
We back. Give me a second here so I can find this damn story. It's goofy as hell. Or did I finish it? Oh shit, I didn't finish it. Did I? I thought I did. Oh hell. Well shit, I gotta bring it up cause shit, this shit happened and I don't know how the hell it happened, but let me go ahead and bring it up. Cause I'm telling you right now, I don't understand how the hell you buy your own car. That's the thing I don't get. This dude bought his own car. Y'all gotta see this shit, for real. There it is. I had a script, but I guess I wasn't paying attention at the end. Look, this is the car. This is the car right here. Alright, so, oh, Lord Jesus. So, April 25th, a British man who paid more than $26,000 to replace his stolen car later discovered he had unknowingly bought his own car back. God dang. Ewan Valentine, 36, from, I can't say that, Solihull, England, said he discovered on February 28th that his black 2016 Honda Civic Type R had been stolen from him overnight. God dang. Valentine said he was distraught about the loss and hoped to replace the car with a nearly identical. Sure enough, I found one for sale. Same color, same year, same custom exhaust system, he wrote on social media. The license plate and VIN were different from his stolen car, so he didn't think too much about the similarities until he had already paid $26,000 for the replacement ride. Damn. Hold on here. No, you won't. Let's see here now. Give me a second here. I'm gonna read this story. You gonna leave me alone. Wait. I started to notice some odd things when I got it home. I noticed a tent peg and some Christmas tree pines in the boot. I noticed the locking wheel nut was in the Tesco sandwich bag. I noticed some wrappers in the central storage section, all oddly similar to my stolen car, he wrote. Valentine decided to check the car's onboard GPS and discovered it had previously been to his house, his parents' house, and his partner's parents' house. Sir, you got duped twice. Not only did they steal it, they stole it back to you. Sir, I would not have told nobody that. Honestly, if I had, Ooh, no, I would not have told nobody that. Honestly, I'm so sorry, sir. You got your ass handed to you. Damn. That's all I can say is just damn. I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, we gonna move on because I got a little time, so we gonna look at this weird ass shit here. So let's check out some fashion before I leave. This is the new fashion that's on the street. I don't know. I just heard of bubble skirts and I don't like them. I have a feeling I'll never wear them because apparently, because I have an issue. I have a natural born behind. And when I wear shorts, for some reason, everybody sees a cheek hanging out. And I don't like showing shit. So anyways, let's look at the street fashion going on. Alright. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't like it. I can tell you that right now. I don't like it. Let me try to get these bigger. How do I do what you call it? Damn it. Because before they were just by themselves. So I don't know what happened. But this is the street fashion. I'm trying to bring it up here so y'all can see it. This is street fashion now. I ain't never seen none of this shit. Truth be told. How do I get this thing? Alright. I don't know what happened with this website. Let me try to bring it back up because before it was bigger than this and you could see all the fashion. Some of the shit is cute. Some of it, I don't like it. So let me see how I can bring this up. I'm very annoyed by this. I want to see the slides. Because some of this shit don't make no sense. Some of it I don't get at all. Where's the slideshow so I can hit the buttons and shit? Because I'm telling you, when I saw it before, I promise you, that's the whole reason I grabbed it. Okay. Damn. I can't really get into this, so I'm going to cut it off, really. Because when I originally saw this website, I saw, what it was. It was like, the trends. It was the actual trends. I was looking at it, and it wasn't like this. Because I wanted to show y'all, some fashion. I kind of feel it kind of takes off some of the stress we got with the fashion, just looking at shit that don't affect us, because fashion doesn't really affect me. And this is fashion in Milan. Okay, see, that's her, but I'm trying to see the other, because when I went to the page before, it was big pictures. It was huge pictures, and I could see them very well. Damn it, you. Alright then, I guess that's just a sign that I need to go, because I can't find it, and I'm not going to sit here looking at tiny pictures and trying to make them big. So that's it for that. I do want to thank y'all for coming. Thank you for watching. As always, please share my information on your social media if you could. I'm actually at a solid 161. I'll probably lose like 2 or 3 people just because I said that. But if you would be so kind, please like, share, get my numbers up. I will cam up if y'all get me to 200. I'm no joke. So I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all and good night. Where's my outro?
I can't say, though I always gotta go, playing house to stay home with my soul. I can't say, no, I always gotta go, playing house to stay home with my soul.